Hello and welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for commenting, thank you for liking, and thank you for subscribing. If it's your first time here, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, and share it with someone who you think might be interested in this my little tour of when I went to the Philippines. So in this video I will be telling you about the Intramuros tour. So for this tour it was a 3 hour long tour. Yes, it was. No, I don't have 3 hour long footage of this tour. I only have 6 minutes to just a summary. So what you can see is I'll show you some videos and I'll try to put in some clips of some pictures. I took a lot of pictures and a tad bit of videos. You just want to live in the moment and to enjoy what you're seeing and to just look around and read. Yeah, that's what happened. So I will be telling you what Intramuros is about. So you can just keep looking, keep listening, and learning a little bit because I learned a whole lot from going on this tour. So, what is the Intramuros? The Intramuros is a walled city, and the walled city is what is called the Intramuros, and it is a vestige of the Spanish regime's 300-year colonization of the Philippines. So, basically, what you're going to see is an entire city. You're not going to see all of that. Entire city that was ruled by the Spanish for 300 years. So when they were under the colonization of the Spaniards for 300 years. Yes. So while we're doing the tour, the gentleman was talking and showing us different areas and places. Of course, as I said before, it was under the Spanish regime. They allowed the buildings to remain looking like you're going through the streets somewhere in Europe, and you can see and feel the everything that was happening right there, right? So like the Spanish regime, you can see the buildings, they look like Spanish buildings, and so forth and so on. All right, so let's get into it a little bit more. It says it remains a relevant setting of history, and it continues to become an exemplary site for understanding the Spanish influence on Filipino identity. So you see, when they were colonized, it had a huge impact on them, and they decided to say, hey, let us preserve this for history because it was bad, it was real bad, and we want to preserve this history so we can let others know. Absolutely love that. So it is as a witness to a manifold of cultural contact and economic trade from foreign powers. Intramuros encapsulates the enduring influence of the Spanish colonial power, right? So they basically said, we are going to preserve this so that we can pass it down to our children, our children's children, because hey, we went through a terrible thing when we were under the Spanish colonization, and like, what better way to let our great grandchildren know than to just turn it into a tour, right? So leave everything as is, or if it was destroyed, they rebuilt it so it can represent what it was back in the day. So yeah, that's basically it. And it's historical sites, different monuments, a lot of things that were constructed it's so many things to witness and see, and it's not only from the Spanish colonization. We read about even the when the Japanese came in. It's so much. The US, it's so much history wrapped up in this tour, and I'm so happy that I did it. 3 hours long, my feet were tired, but I learned a lot of things. I took a lot of pictures, so I'll try to include the pictures. If you want to stop and read something, then you can. I'll try to include as much pictures, I can't speak, as I can. But I don't have a lot of footage. But yeah, that's basically it. The Intramuros is there just to show visitors and even the locals what it was like, or what the buildings were like, and you can read stuff as you go along to see what it was like while they were under the ruling or the colonization, let's use the proper words, of the Spanish, 300 long years. So yes, this is it. I really encourage you to go ahead when you visit the Philippines. This is an easy book. You can go on Klook and book this tour. Doesn't cost a lot of money, but you will definitely leave knowing a lot of information that you didn't know before, and you understand. Like I think, this is a time capsule. You'll understand why these people are so resilient, or why they continue to fight, or why they continue to just hold their heads up high, because they went through a lot. So yeah, please book this tour. Please do this Intramuros tour. It will be very long, but it will be absolutely worth it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and please book this tour when you go to the Philippines. Bye.